Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jim. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and musician sharing the healing power of music. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and help me to be able to share this healing power that I'm talking about with as many people as possible. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a song by the Kongos called Come With Me Now. This is a new song that I've just discovered and wanted to do a reaction to, and I hope that you enjoy it, so let me know in the comments. Come with me now. Oh, nice hat. Accordion, got a little Cajun vibe going here.
Come with me now. Come with me now. Come with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Come with me now. I'm gonna show you how. Come with me.
Love the energy of this song.
Afraid to lose control and caught up in this world. I've wasted time, I've wasted breath. I think I've thought myself to death.
Afraid of losing control and just caught up in this world. He's diving into the deep end right here from the get-go. Here at the beginning, I see this guy who has an excellent choice in hats, who is there puffing on his pipe, and he's thumbing through this book. And then you've got this blonde who is putting on her lipstick and standing in front of the mirror. And then you've got this other lady who is exercising, skipping rope. And, these are things that we do get distracted with sometimes. I'm not saying that they're a bad thing. I'm saying that if we're so focused on academics and we're so focused on our physical beauty, then we can lose sight of what's really important. And that is part of what can destabilize us emotionally, to where we can start to struggle between what we really want versus what we're told we need. So let's see if that continues to play out here.
I was born without this fear. Now only this seems clear. I need to move, I need to fight. I need to lose myself tonight. Come with me now. I'm gonna take you.
So yeah, he needs to cut loose. He needs to get out. He needs to blow off some steam. Needs to have a good time, and he's got some folks who are more than happy to join him in that endeavor. And so, again, balance is really what's important here. Feeling like you're tied up and you're restrained for an excessive period of time is unhealthy for anybody. I mean, that's one of the things that Freud got right when he talked about the id, the ego, and the superego in psychodynamic theory, ego theory. That school of thought would tell us that this repressed desire that we have to be able to just break out and do whatever we want to do is something that is prevented by the superego, right? The parental authoritative figure that we're influenced by, which doesn't necessarily have to be a person that we're talking about as far as, symbolically. It can be an institution, a system, can be religion, can be your belief system, the values that you were taught to have. It can be a number of different things. But whatever it is, it's important for us as individuals to be able to recognize that, so that when the ego, Freud would say, steps in to kind of mediate between the id and the superego, the ego finds a way to be able to get some together time here. Let's work something out so that we can be able to move forward and not be stuck here. Some reconciliation. So that mediator, if you will, steps in and says, hey, come with me now.
I move with my head, I open my mouth and it's something I've read. I stood at the door before I'm told, but a part of me knows that I'm growing too old.
So he speaks with his mouth. It's probably something he's read. He's waiting at the door before he's even told. So he is being obedient to the superego. What is that doing to him? What's it doing to us? Well, as long as it's within reason, it can be very healthy because it can keep us from harming ourselves. It can keep us from harming others. It can help us to be contributing members of society. It can help us to be good family members. It can help us to be a good friend. It can help us in a lot of ways. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. If it's taken to an extreme and you find yourself in a situation to where you feel like you're not living authentically and you've become artificial and you're wearing a mask, obviously we need to go with him now.
Confuse what I thought with something I felt. Confuse what I feel with something that's real. I tried to sell my soul last night.
Confusing myself with something that's real. I tried to sell my soul last night. So I see this guy sitting here on this table. I see the numbers of this money value that's up here. And this guy's just got cash that's just, he's throwing them out like they're nothing. So is this guy the devil? Is this representative of the id? Yes and yes, no and no. How we interpret what we're seeing here is influenced, again, by these things that I mentioned earlier and things that go all the way back to one of the fathers of psychology, Freud.
Honey, you wouldn't even take a bite. Far away, I heard him say, come with me now. Don't delay. I heard him say, come with me now. Far away, I heard him say, come with me now. Don't delay. I heard him say, come with me now. Walk with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Walk with me now. I'm gonna show you how.
Oh man, he can play that steel string. That is nice. I like the sound of that slide. I didn't want to stop it there because I wanted to hear the rest of that part of the song where he was playing the slide. These people underwater, there's more than one way to look at that. Drowning your fears, drowning your sorrows, drowning the voices that you don't want to hear. At times, it appeared that some of those people who were underwater weren't feeling threatened or uncomfortable. They weren't drowning. That they were actually expressing with their gestures, freedom and not being restrained and robotic. And they were kind of moving more naturally is what I saw. So you're not going to see, the blonde who's going to be like a robot with the lipstick, or the guy with the great hat who's looking through the book and he's doing his thing and everybody's rigid and it's all structured and everything. These people are just being who they are at certain points. And then there's other times where it looked like maybe they were in trouble. So, just because we get to a place where we are able to enjoy freedom, we need to enjoy that while it lasts and have realistic expectations, and to know that, just like everything, it's not going to last forever. Woo, what a great song. For him to tell us that, need to move, need to fight. And we need to fight that desire to not do what we know is best for us. Fear versus the quest for freedom, whether you want to talk about the id, the ego, the superego, the shadow, developmental psychology, or any other school of thought, the bottom line is that this really highlights the tension that we all experience about who we are versus who we want to be. We can be who we want to be if we can, along the way, take time to do exactly what the Kongos have shared with us today. Lose yourself sometimes. Don't allow yourself to get to a point to where you have burnt out and you're of little to any value to others or yourself. Because when you have a short fuse and you're exploding on people, or you become apathetic and you just don't care, you're constantly being cynical and criticizing folks, you're drowning. Go for a relaxing swim instead. Well, thanks for joining me today, everybody, for this fun song by the Kongos, Come With Me Now. I'll put a link in the description to their video on YouTube so that you can check them out and support them. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Love for you to be a part of this awesome community. A shout out to all of you who have gone over to buymeacoffee.com and have chosen to support the channel in that way. I sincerely appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Until then, make sure that you're sharing the healing power of music.